whenever we work on database, you have to use SQL developer in case of Oracle database. Okay. And this is the front end tool where whatever there inside the database, you can see the data there, or you can modify the data, or you can retrieve the data. But how to use that tool basically? So you will have to install it first, Oracle SQL Developer, and then you need to get the access of the database. Either for learning purpose, you can install the demo version, or you can use our database also. So in Bootcamp, we don't give access on database, but whoever join extensive course, to them we give access on database. Okay. Now, when you log into database, you can see many a small drum here, right? Cylindrical drum. These are called schema. So whenever you log into C drive or D drive, what happens? You can just see my PC first, right? And in my PC, if you will go, you will see. So you can just take this one as database. And under C drive, you have lot of folders. In similar way, database is also organized. Whenever you will come here, you will see folders, and each folder we call it as schema in database. SCHEMA. Got it? And under each folder in C drive, you will see then you have lot of different files, right? Similar way, if you will go to database, under any schema, you will see different database objects. What are the database objects? Like tables, view, indexes, package, procedure, and all these things. Got it? Now, if you will click on tables, you can see lot of tables here, right? And suppose within a table, if you want to see the data, you can click here and it will show multiple options. That if you want to see the column name, so you can see the column name here, employee ID, first name, last name, salary. It's like completely looks like Excel sheet. Okay. And for each column, you can see data type. And if you want to see data, then there is no data right now in this table, basically. Got it? So that's the interactive mode we have in database to see the data. But what happens many time if you have very big table and lot of data and all, we generally don't prefer this approach to see the data in interactive mode. What we do? Basically, we go to editor mode, and here we write programming language. What is the database programming language? Any one of you can tell me? Any one of you in this class, do you know what is database programming language? Anyone? So let me tell you. There is a word called SQL. What is that SQL? Any one of you can tell me what is full form of SQL? No? So SQL is basically, we call it as SQL. What is SQL? A structured query language. Okay. Now, when we talk about a structured query language, you guys know English language, and few of you might be knowing different regional language also, right? Same way, SQL have also its own grammar. First of all, what you need to learn? First word you need to learn is select. And another word you need to learn as from. You can consider select A for apple and from B for ball. Now, what we do in select and what we do in from, that we need to understand first. So you saw any of the table having columns, right? When I was showing you in interactive mode. For an example, this EMP SRC table having 4 columns or 5 columns, right? Now in select, we write what are the columns we need. So in select right now, I need, suppose I want to see only 2 columns. Or why 2 columns? Let's try to see all the columns first. So if you are going to see all the columns, what you have to do? You have to write all the column name, right? Employee ID, and then first name, last name, and then I have salary column and DID from EMP SRC. Got it? So what we do in from, basically, in from we write the table name. If I will tell you, hey, just get 1 cup of tea, but if there are 4 pots of tea, you will ask me, right? From which pot I need to get it? That's the completely English language, right? So if I will tell you that, hey, get 1 packet of sweets, so you will ask me instantly, right? So from which shop you want to get sweet? So that's the from we took from normal English language. So what is use of from here? Use of from here is to write table name. And what is use of select? Use of select is what are the columns you are going to choose here. Clear to everyone? And now your compiler is waiting for you, saying, hey, when you are going to give me that SQL query to run. Now, once you are run means you are assigning this, you are communicating with this basically SQL compiler. So if I will write here, suppose just I, okay, and let's run it. So once you are ready, let's tell to compiler, hey compiler, can you just please give me this data? So for that purpose, you have a button here. Click on this one and let's see what it's saying. So suppose if I will suddenly start talking in Chinese language, how many of you will understand that? Anand, do you know Chinese language? If anyone of you knowing Chinese language, they will understand, okay, what I'm talking about here. But if any one of you don't know that language, you will not understand, right? Saying, hey, I'm not able to get you. Similar way, if the compiler is not able to get it, it will throw you the error. And where you can see the error? Error you will see in the bottom of the query pane. What error it's saying, guys? Aura 09904. That's the error code. Employee underscore I invalid identifier. So see how many of you guys understood his language. This is compiler language, okay? He's trying to communicate with you that, hey, you know what? Whatever you ask me to run here, I have difficulty to understand this guy. Which guy? Employee underscore I. Now you have to understand the difficulties and resolve it. So any one of you can help me to resolve here. What's the mistake I did, guys, here? What I should have done here? Any one of you? You can message also in chat box. Let me see the message. So one of you sent me message. Anyone else? What error you might see here? Semicolon. Okay. Anyone else? And guys, when you are learning here, be little bit proactive also, then it will be more learning for you guys. Okay. So I can see one of or two of you told me what's the error. Anyone else also? Anyone of you? Any suggestion? Okay, so I got few of the messages. So let me tell you. See, if you will go to EMP SRC table here, what are the column name you see? It is employee underscore ID, but I just wrote only I, right? So if you will write D also and now run, it's not having any error, but this table don't have any data actually. Got it? So let me change the table name. There is a table called employees. And let me just remove this guy from there. So now you see the data. Employee ID, first name, last name, and salary, right? So we have data now here. But if I want to see all the columns in the table, so either you write all the columns or what you do, you just write a shortcut called strict. What it will do? This will give you all the columns. In lot of programming language, if any one of you have some idea in Linux, Unix and all, strict signifies all the characters, right? So if you will run it now, you can see lot many columns. Got it? You have employee ID, first name, last name, email, phone number, hire date, and all these. Got it? Now, how many employees I have here, guys? I have 109 employees, right? In this table. So suppose one guy is running his company having 109 employees and he captured all the data. So can you guys tell me, this is in this table, it's data or it's information also? Any one of you in this class? Is it just the data or this is information inside the table? Anyone? You can message me. Okay. So basically, this is the data. Whatever is stored in this table, this is data. Now, if I will ask you, hey, can you tell me what is employee name whose employee ID is 119? So basically, I want to know the guy name whose ID is 199. Now, if you will go and process the data and try to find what is the full name of that guy, that is information. So basically, if I can give you very raw example, just take raw rice as data and very much cooked biryani is information. Got it? Now, we have one video on biryani also. I will show you guys later. So now suppose if I don't want to get all the columns, I just want to get only two columns. What are the columns? I want to get their first name and salary. So my question right now is, can you let's get employee ID, first name and salary. Can you guys do that quickly, please? I need to get employee ID, first name and salary, and of course from employee table. Use employees table. This is what the question is. So any one of you can give a try and message me back in message box. I just want to see, guys, that if you guys are getting it or not. So the question is, you need to write a SQL query to get employee ID, first name, salary, and use employees table. Let me see how many of you can message me back. Okay, so I got answer from one of you. Let me see if anyone else. And if you guys are not able to get it, it's absolutely okay. This is very much the beginning of learning, so it will take a little bit time to understand it, okay? But let's keep trying to understand and send the query. So let me just show you how to write it. First of all, the same thing, write the word called select and another word from. In select, what you have to do? You have to just write these columns and from employees. and just run it. So now you can see the result. Got it? So guys, any one of you have any concern, question, you can ask me quickly. Then I will move forward to another topic. Anyone else? One of you asking me one query, let me... Anyone else having any question? No? Okay. So, Mukul, can you quickly share your desktop and show them that where we have basic SQL journey and which module and all these?
Sure, sir.
Okay, let me stop sharing and then just show them basic select from in which mile we have, and then I will showcase them another topics.
Okay, sir. Let me quickly share my screen, team. Okay, so team, that is our website. It's vaanii.com, VAANII.com. Okay, so you have to just click to first login. Okay, so after that, you have to click to sign up. After the sign up, you have to put your username, email, phone number, password. Okay, so after that, you have to click on the register part. So once you click on register, you will get a activation link on your mail. So you have to activate that link. Okay, after activations, you have to again go to vaanii.com, click to sign in. Okay, and click to login. After login, you can see multiple courses here. Okay, so you have to directly go on the database course. Okay, on the database, there are 4 courses again. So you have to go here, SQL. Okay, and then SQL level 1. You have to scroll this page little bit. Here you can see options to choose batch. Okay, you have to scroll it. At the end, you can see Bootcamp. Okay, SQL September 2025. You have to click here, click to request. Okay, once you click to request, you have to inform us. We will approve your request. Okay, once your request is approved, okay, you have to go to the my course section. There's a my course section here. Okay, second one is a my course. You have to double click on the my course section. You have to go to the database. Okay, and then open your course, assign course. Go here. Okay, you can see the journeys. Okay, these are the 17 journeys, and there is one road test. Road test where there is a merger of all the miles. Okay, so suppose if you want to see the basic close, okay, scroll it little bit, you can see a video, you can play, okay. And then if you want have any like a doubt in the video part, you can go here on the lesson part, you can read, okay, the lesson. After that, you can see the assignment, okay. There are 5 questions in the assignments, you have to finish it, okay. And like within 24 hours or 48 hours, you can see the result also, okay, that assignment result. And you can see the exam also, exam result you can see, okay, that time once you're done, okay, you can see the result that time. If you submit it, you can see the result, okay. And we will also provide you videos how to sign in on the Vaanii. But if you want to sign in now, you can. We will approve your request now, okay. Anyone having any questions so far? And our website is
Just Mukul,
vaanii.com.
let's show them that when they are going to read the access, what batch they have to choose. Okay.
Yeah, that's I already show. Okay.
Okay. Oh, you have shown that. That's fine
Yes,
then.
sir.
Okay, that's good. Okay, guys. So Mukul, you are showing something, right? Okay, go
Uh,
ahead, finish it.
yeah. So team, that is our website. You can type it on the URL Vaanii, okay, and then you can directly redirect that page, okay. And if you have any confusion, you can ask with us. Yeah. All done, sir.
Okay, thank you, Mukul. So let me go over another topic. So now you guys understood how to get columns from a table. Now there is little bit twist in a story. So now let me tell you what we want. Suppose you don't want to see all the employees. What you want, and all of you having dream of getting higher salary, right? And it's not only salary, it's just satisfying yourself as per your energy level. See, every person will have different energy level, right? If someone is working on some job or doing something, they are very happy. But you will see many people who are working, but they want to achieve some more. And pretty sure you guys are here. So, of course, you want to achieve something bigger, whatever you are doing right now, right? So, anything, whenever you just decide that I have to do, let's fully focused and try to achieve it. Similar way here, one of the guy running the company and he is maintaining data for his employee in this table. Now what he want to see that hey, let me see how many employees are getting more than 10,000 salary. Got it? All of you must have some number in your mind, right? That what may be your dream salary. And you must have that dream, otherwise how you will go and pursue your dream, right? So the company manager here want to see that how many employees we are paying right now, more than 10,000, and let's see what are the name of those employees. Now how to write it? You have to instruct to compiler, right? And you don't know this time that how I can communicate. So let's again talk regarding simple English language. So if I will ask you guys, hey, can you go there? So what question you will ask me? Or you will start simply going there. If I will ask to Parul that, hey Parul, can you go there? So what Parul will have question for me? So Parul looks like on mute. Anyone of you can ask me? Uh, okay, Pooja is saying something. So Pooja, if I will ask you, Pooja, can you go there? What question you will have?
Sir, I will ask you, okay, where do you want me to go?
Correct. So there may be n number of routes, right, to go. But if I will simply say that, hey, where you have to go, right? So you will just ask me where you have to go. The question was just go, but we have to clarify that. And that word is where, right? So the guy who was writing this SQL language, he also took the clue from there itself. And what was that clue? The word where. What is this word does actually? So the where will filter all the data and take only the data for which the condition will be true. What does that mean? So what is our requirement? Our requirement is get only those employees whose salary is greater than 10,000, right? So we have to write here salary greater than 10,000. Now, what compiler will do? Compiler means who is the compiler? The SQL machine, basically. Got it? So now what SQL will do, SQL compiler, it will go to each row one by one in database and checking. Okay, let's check this raw Polivaru. What is his salary? So his salary is 2575. So it will say, no, I cannot select you. Now let's go to this guy. What is his salary? His salary is 300K, right? So, okay, that guy will get selected. Now for Mukul, his salary just on boundary line, 10,000. So guys, can you tell me this guy will be selected or Mukul will not get selected using this filter condition? Anyone? Someone is talking, but I'm not able to get it. You can message me also there in the message box. Okay, yeah, that's true. It will not be selected. Now let's run it and see how many guys we are going to get here. So we got 7 employees who are going to get selected. So this is just the basic part of learning SQL where you learned how to select the data. Got it? Now you see the table, right? It has columns and all. So you will have to create also. So that is that part called DDL. What is full form of DDL? Data definition language. Now we are going to run one short video where you will see how we can relate this DDL with real-time world with example. So basically DDL, if you can relate, it's a constructing a house. So I'm just going to share that video. Let me go on YouTube and we'll just show you there. So all of you know we have a YouTube channel also apart from Insta, right? And that I'm going to show you the video there, how to run it. So I am on another network, so that's why it's taking a little bit time. So just give me 1 minute. So our company name is Vaanii Technologies. And if I'm just going to show you some of the YouTube videos here, apart from this DML DDL. So whenever you will go to our channel, you can just look into 2 sections. Section 1, where you are going to see all the videos. Got it? And another section, you will see all the posts. Got it? So in the post section, you will see quizzes on daily basis, whatever the quiz and all we post there on YouTube, Insta and everywhere. So you can see Unix, Databricks, Python, Snowflake, SQL. So SQL we are running at day 127. So it means you will have 127 quizzes so far in SQL. And if you will select the answer, it will tell you, hey, your answer is wrong and this is the correct answer. Okay. So you guys can try it out whenever you go there. Now, if you want to see some short videos here based on any tools or technologies, so you can see here, we have different SQL videos. Got it? Now, if you want to see some DML related video just to relate what it is and how it works, right? So you can just go and try to find it out. Shorts, we are putting only few minutes of videos here. Got it? Where it just in 1 or 2 minutes, you can relate what we are talking about and which topic it is. So if you want to just suppose learn what is DDL and how it works, right? So there is one blueprint on SQL DDL. So let me play this one for you and you will just try to understand what we are talking about.
Imagine building your dream house. But what if I told you SQL works exactly the same way? Yes, brick by brick, column by column. Before laying a single brick, you need a plan. Not just any plan, one that defines every room, every door, every foundation. And this is where the magic begins. This is where DDL steps in. It's not just SQL commands, it's the language of structure. Want to know how we go from this empty land to a fully designed mansion ready to hold your data? Welcome to the world of DDL, a place where data doesn't just exist, it's engineered. Next up, the first tool you'll ever use.
So that was just the basic, and let's see how DDL we can relate with that house construction thing. So this video will just give you some idea.
You see this empty land, quiet, still, waiting. Then comes the blueprint, a vision, just like a create command in SQL. In SQL, create is where your structure begins, just like laying the foundation for a house. You decide the shape, the rooms, the materials. Every table is a design. You're the architect. Create transforms your vision into something real, from empty land to structure. In SQL, you don't just write queries, you manifest them. Want to learn how to build databases?
So guys, now you understood DDL is basically data definition language. In that, we'll have multiple commands. So in house construction, what are things we do? We create means we construct, right? And when you are constructing the house, there will be room for changing the design also. Suppose one of you want room, 5 room, someone want 3 room and all these, that comes under alter command. And then you have drop. Got it? So drop basically, if you don't like the design and all these things, you can drop it out. So here you understood the create, constructing the house. And then if you want to alter the house structure, right? So you can go here and look into alteration part. So since on our channel right now, we are live also. That's
why rebuild when you can remodel? Just like upgrading your home without tearing it down, the alter command in SQL lets you add, remove, or change elements of a table without starting from scratch. Alter command equals remodel your home. Ever felt your house needs a little upgrade? You don't rebuild, you just remodel. That's exactly what alter does in SQL. Alter to upgrade your existing SQL table, add a new column, rename existing one drop what's no longer needed. Alter is like changing a room layout without breaking the whole house. Next time you alter a table, think of it like remodeling your space.
Okay, guys. So now you understood what is create, right? And if you will kind of remember constructing the house, you will remember creating the table. Altering means if you want to add any column in the table, if you want to modify any column in the table, all these things comes under alter. Drop if you did not like the table, and if you don't use that table, you can simply drop it. And last one is truncate, means just empty the table. Got it? What I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you a create table command, how we can do that. And then you guys can keep going on alter, drop, and truncate. So if I can go to my course here, and I'm going to database, SQL, and in level 2, I have explained in little bit detail about altering the table, constructing table, and all these. So if we'll talk about here, DDL. So you can see here in the lesson section that what is DDL all about and all these. So DDL is basically create, alter, drop, and truncate. These 4 things comes under DDL. Got it? Now, what create does, what alter does, drop and truncate, you guys know that now, right? Now let's move forward. Once you understood, let's see how we can do create. So what basically do we do in create is we just create table. How to do that, guys? So whenever you have to create a table, what we have to do? Create table, table name, then you have to give column name, data type, and that's how the table will be created. For an example, if you have to create employees table, right? So what you have to do? First of all, you have to write the word create. Then what you are going to create, that you have to write table name and all the column name. So let's copy paste this one at DDL editor, this SQL editor. And let me just show you. So basically what we are going to do here, guys, we are going to create a table and not employees table. I'm just going to write employees underscore bootcamp 2 or bootcamp 0925. Now, let's try to understand what it is and how we write it. So if you have to create any table, always remember create word and what you are creating. So we are creating a table, write table name and all the column, but their data type also. What is data type? What kind of data you are going to put in the column. So if you are going to put character data, so generally we write varchar2. If we are going to put integer data, we just put integer. So if you will run it, your table created. Got it? And if you will go and see here your employees underscore bootcamp, you will able to see that table also here. if once I will refresh it. Got it? Now, how we can get the data and all these things, we have to learn underscore DML section. What is DML? DML is basically data manipulation language. So how it works, guys? So data manipulation language, basically, we insert data into the table and then we can use that. So in data manipulation part, also we have multiple things to do. And guys, how to get the data type and all these things, you have very much detail here, like data type introduction. So mostly there will be 3 types of data. And you can see here, you will have character data, number, date, and LOBs. Got it? LOBs is long text of data or XML. But mostly these 3 kind of data you will use in daily life. Got it? So how to insert data into a table, guys? For that purpose, let me just show you one of the insert here at editor itself. Suppose in this table, how many records we have right now? We don't have any record, right? Because I just created the table. And if you want to see data in the table, what you have to do? Select a star from the table name. So right now, I don't have any record in this table. Suppose I want to insert. So in DML, we have insert, update, delete, and merge. Insert, we are going to put data in the table. Update, we are going to modify data. Delete, we can remove the data. And merge, we can again update from any other table. So let's see one of the command called insert. How to do that, guys? Again, same thing. Like DDL, we created create table, but in DML, we will write insert. Insert into which table? Insert into this table. And then values. So what I'm going to insert for employee ID? Suppose 1. And first name. So I'm just going to write here bootcamp. And if any character data, that you have to write within single quote. Okay. So and last name is SQL, suppose. And then city. So I'm in NYC right now. So you can write NYC, New York City. Now, if you will run it, what will happen? 1 record inserted. Now, if you are going to run it, you will see the data here. Got it? And there are 2 things called commit and rollback. See, in your normal life also, you might be thinking, yeah, really, I want to do that, or let's not do that. Got it? So that's the reason you have commit and rollback. What is use of that actually? Use of that is, if you are going to do rollback, let's see how powerful this rollback is. And now if you are going to run it, you don't have anything. Means whatever we ran, it got cancelled. So let's do it again. And now if you really want to have this data, you have to run commit. So in SQL, when we work, we have three types of primarily operations to do: DDL, DML, and DCL. DDL is data definition language. What it does, it's related to a structure of the table, or it's related to constructing the house. DML related to data in the table. In house, DML is all your stuff like TV, sofa, bed, and all these. And DCL is, suppose if you purchase some sofa and later on you want to cancel it. Hey, I don't want sofa. So that's a rollback. And if you really want, then okay, you will pay the amount once delivery done. Got it? So that is data control language. Any one of you have any questions so far in DDL, DML, and DCL? And guys, I'm moving little faster, but when in extensive course, DDL itself will be 2 to 3 days of classes, DML will be 2 to 3 days, like that. Okay? So I will not teach too much to you guys because you will not able to get it in that case. Let me take some question answer from you guys. Some of you we are saying that, okay, if it is free or paid. So this demo class is very much free, plus level 1 is free. And if you want to become master in database, then it will be paid course. Okay. Plus we support candidate in internship also. So if any one of you want to learn in much more detail and want to get project, we can help you out. Apart from that, if any one of you have any question, you can ask me. So it is called DCL or TCL. It's the same thing. It's data control language or transaction control language. Yes. Now I'm just going to show you some of the single row function. Okay. So that you will start learning level 1. So as I explained you guys that if I can write employee ID, first name, salary, right? And you execute it. Now, if I want to change first name into uppercase, what I can do? I can just use a function called upper. Got it? And you can just run it. Got it. So likewise, there are some more single row functions. And there is another operation called sort. If I want to sort data based on the salary. So there is another clause called order by. What this order by is going to do, guys? If I'm going to write order by employee ID, suppose. So it will show you the result as ascending or descending order. So if I'm going to write like this, it will show you all the employee in ascending order. If I will write here descending, DSC, it will show you in descending order. Now, if I can go to our portal and I can show you where you can go and learn. So you have to go to my course and all of you will get access on level 1 basically of database. So you can go to SQL and level 1. And there you can just keep going through one by one labels. So you will see single row function here, then some of the advanced filter option. And after each and every journey, you will have exam and assignment also. So let's do one of the exam, okay? Suppose go to basic clause and let's attend exam here. Let's see how it is going to work. Let's start exam. Guys, can you help me out here? Which of the following SQL query is used to display job ID from employees table? Any one of you can help me out in this one? Which is the correct answer? Anyone? Just you can message me also. Quickly, guys. Let's see how much correct answer we can give this time. Yeah, so looks like this select job ID from employees. Okay, let's take next question. Which one following SQL query is used to display first name from employees? Which one is, we will try to confuse you as much as possible, guys. And that's where I will check that who is giving correct answer. So that's correct. So here we are going to select either last one or second one. Yeah, second one looks like. Okay, let's go to third question. Which of the following SQL query used to display all the records from employees table? Which one looks like correct? For me, like almost all are looks similar but little different. Yeah, that's right. So looks like admin has created very interesting question here, where if you are not at like giving proper attention, you will not able to give correct answer. Which one is this one, guys? Second one. Okay, let's go to next question. What about this one that I need to select salary and commission percentage from employees? So which one is the correct answer in this one? First one, okay. And let's submit the answer. Let's see what is happening. Okay, so looks like we got congratulations here, and we got how much percentage, guys? We got 100% score. That's awesome to see. And in your profile, you will able to see all the assignment result, exam result, and all these. Okay. So that's all for today. But Mukul, can you help everyone to get access on our portal? Guys, everyone start registering in the class itself. And right away, we will give you access on our portal so that you can start doing practice for level 1. Okay. So everyone, can you please register quickly and let us know here in the chat box itself, and we'll give you access right away. And we will have one follow-up class actually next week. So it's up to Priyanka when she's going to organize